boom, 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 boom. Welcome everybody. When it's not, um, fast forward, I guess, to when there's people. Right now there's 0, and that's okay. Oh man, I wish I would have selected the thumbnail for this. Ah, whatever. Here we are. That's how it goes. Hey, there we go. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, good to see you. Man, I gotta change the thumbnail on this real quick. The thumbnail's probably just my stupid... Is it my face? Prin, will you just confirm, like, is it my face on the thumbnail? That'd be pretty sick. Let me know. I need to know what the thumbnail is, because if it ain't great, I'm gonna fix it. Somebody says poop. Hey, man. It's a good word. Okay, your videos live. Yeah, nothing even shows up. That's all right. That's okay. Welcome, everybody. Wow, we got 7 of you on here. Let's go. Can you guys hear the music? And how's my volume? I need some help here. I want the music going. Well, I need the music. It's like a sensory thing. I hate silence. When I'm in the silence, I can hear my thoughts. I don't like that. Guys, comment if there's something that you want me to talk about. Prin says he learned a lot from me. Well, thank you, Prin. I appreciate that. I learn a lot from you guys. You know, I truly believe that my game has gotten significantly better from coaching. You know, I feel as though I was very good when I started coaching, but you just get such a different perspective. I mean, I can't even explain the perspective that you get from helping out so many guys, and even, you know, guys that have come on the boot camps where they're really good. You know, we get guys on the boot camp sometimes where I go, all right, what's everybody here for? You know, what do you guys want to accomplish? And I'll have guys where they're like, bro, I just kind of want to party. I'm already good. I just wanted to come hang out. And I was like, and I go, oh, okay, cool. Well, that's what's up. Hell yeah. And they're good. They're awesome. I learn a lot from them. I learn a lot from all you guys. So I appreciate that, Prim. Hell yeah. All right, we got 6 of you on here. Yeah, leave me some comments. Give me something to riff off of. I don't know, man. I was just feeling it. I'm super lasered in lately. I'm super locked in. And I was like, bro, I'm just going to go live. I talk about this somewhat. Dude, I almost feel like I want to start like another channel or something eventually on this. Guys, let me know what my thumbnail is. Comment down below. What is the thumbnail to this? Because I want it to not just be my stupid banner that's on YouTube. But yeah, bro, I have infinite energy right now. And I don't have anything to do for an hour and 15 minutes. So I got to get in the shower here in about 45. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so... thanks for the video you did on testosterone. It motivated me to get checked. And sure enough, I was at like 400 ng per DL and went on and got on T. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts on that. It is what it is. Everybody, you got to do your own journey. I don't even know if 400 is that bad. And I wonder at that time, you know, what could have possibly been affecting it. For example, I look back and I think like maybe even when I got my own levels checked, I also potentially had extreme adrenal fatigue at the time. And so it's like, had I kind of taken care of that a bit, AKA just not been abusing caffeine so much, you know, would my numbers have actually been higher. But whatever, dude. I'm on TRT. I take a low dose. I take 150 milligrams a week, which is nowhere near what any bodybuilder or anything takes. You know, bodybuilders are typically around 600. They're doing like 4 times as much as me in a week. So, you know, sometimes, yeah, I'm on it. I'm doing that. I'm optimizing my thyroid. I just got back from New York and LA. I was out in New York for about 3 weeks, and then I was out in LA after that, and I just was running around risen chicks, man. I was just doing nonstop game, many sleepless nights, many victories, many failures. I just think life is about adventure, man. I think life is about adventure. And I think, like, if I were to look at a guy, let's say that I looked at a guy who was 2 guys and they're both 60 years old. And one of them has, you know, $2 million. He's 60, but he lived a hella boring life. And then another guy is 60 and he lived the craziest life ever. He had so much experiences and so much adventure and so many stories, but he was not doing well financially. Bro, I wouldn't trade lives. I wouldn't trade lives. Like, I don't know, man. I just think life is about, I think life is about adventure. I think life is about having fun. Obviously, you want to get your ducks in a row on the way. You want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You want to make sure that you're being somewhat responsible. But yeah, dude, I think for a lot of my audience and so much what I try to get to is that, like, yes, pickup's about picking up chicks, right? At the end of the day, that's what we're out here doing. We're getting laid, we're meeting women, all that. But I just view it as such a portal into adventure. I view it as such a portal into new experiences and fun and keeping the brain sharp and alive. You know, that's something I'm very happy about. I'm happy that I'm happy that I'm 35 years old and I'm a very, very alive person. I still feel very much so in the game, not only of pickup, but also of life. And I look at guys, I think we just are living in such a different world. You look at these guys like Grant Cardone, who's like 60 plus or something. You look at Tony Robbins, who I forget his age, but he's super old. You look at Joe Rogan, you look at these guys, and it's like, bro, I just think the key to life is never slowing down. Now, you may choose to have a family, you may choose to have kids, but that doesn't mean you got to slow down. You can get married, you can be monogamous, you can have kids, but it doesn't mean you got to slow down. You know, I think as a man, it's your responsibility to keep your wife engaged as well. I think that especially once she's fulfilled her biological destiny of giving you a child, I think it's on you to really dedicate your life to giving her a good life. Now, obviously, we all end up with a woman who respects us and who sucks us off real good and sucks us off on demand and sucks us off in the morning without us even asking and, you know, makes us feel like men, right? Tells us thank you, shows us that she's appreciative of us. That's what we all want if we go down that route. And hopefully that's something that, you know, you all can find if that's something that you're interested in. I still am very torn on how I feel about marriage. I don't know. I just don't, bro. I've dated, let me think. I can think of like, okay, well, if we look at casual as well, I've probably met like 5 chicks where I'm like, I would marry her and I would count on her to stay extremely loyal, for her to stay wanting to please me in the relationship. It's very few and far between. And I've dated other women where I'm like, ugh, I guess I'm going to try to, I don't know, like I'm going to try for us to enjoy each other for now, I guess. But deep down in my soul, if push came to shove, would I marry that woman? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I think we're living in a world now too, where we look at, I mean, how many guys at this point are public about how their lives have been ravaged, absolutely ravaged by women. And I think the goal, this is what I would say. I would say the goal is to end up with a Tate-like situation, right? Where He's basically got a few wives, a few women that he's not legally binded to. I'm sure there's even legal agreements to that extent, whatever. They're not legally binded to them, and they love you. They give you their entire heart. They give you their whole soul. I actually had to cut off a really good one recently. Let's read the comments, and then maybe I'll talk about her. Travis says, oh, I'm sorry. He goes by True Life Experience. I just instantly recognized the picture there. Butt chugging coffee, hair looking good. Glad you G. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's another thing. Thank God my hair's fucking... But I've kind of had to put a little work into it, to be honest. I was kind of losing my hair for a bit. But I think it was thyroid related. So, yeah. Guys, more comments, whatever you guys got. And also, no matter when you tune in, go back to when I started talking, because we've already been putting on a sermon here. Will the Thrill says, I'm not really interested in pickup or anything like that, but I like to watch your videos of your day game. Well, that's awesome, Will the Thrill. Hopefully you're not interested in pickup because you've got hella hoes, or you're in a relationship, or you're just satisfied. You know, you're just satisfied in that realm, and so therefore you're not that into pickup. You're not interested in pickup or anything like that, you say. But hopefully that's the reason. You could let us know in the comments. Brock Fuller says, I started watching you in 2019 when I was a freshman in college. Discovering you was the best thing to ever happen to me as I went from gamer dude to a cool dude and getting women. That's awesome, man. I'm assuming that you mean that you went from a video game guy to a cool dude getting women, or you could also mean, which is something else that I'm, one of my theses, I suppose I would say, is, I'm huge on just like not being, I don't know, man. I got to figure out how to like verbalize my shit better sometimes. I'm such a vibes guy. I'm such a feelings guy. Sometimes people ask me like, oh, what is your favorite book of all time? And I'll go, if it's fiction, my favorite book of all time is A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway. That's my favorite fiction book. And you go, why? I don't know. I just remember loving it. I just remember the feeling of it. I just remember it's an incredible, incredible book. You ask me my favorite nonfiction book, I'm probably going to tell you nonfiction. Let's see. You guys hear my Tinder thing going off? Let's see what we got here. Maya. She called me sweetie pie. I said, I love the glasses. LOL, so cute. With the glasses emoji. I wear contacts. You'll only ever see me in my glasses after like date number 10. It's a hard rule of mine. Anyways, we should hold hands soon. She responded, hi, sweetie pie. Yes. Clearly, she is Hispanic, and she is 24 years old, and she's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, 24-year-old. I don't really mess with women my age. In any capacity. I actually cannot even imagine messing with a woman my own age. I wouldn't say, God, I'm 35, by the way. I'm 35. So I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with that. I don't really like to preach, bro. Like, I don't really like to tell people what to do when it comes to relationships. I think relationships are so personal. They're so individual. Every single relationship is a snowflake. It's a beautiful, beautiful snowflake. And yeah, I'm 35. I'm regularly hooking up with girls that are significantly younger than me, which is a whole nother realm of game. I think any 35-year-old with like proficient game can be getting like decent, like good looking, like 30 to 35-year-olds, right? Like anybody can be getting like older chicks that have hit the wall and who are like desperate for marriage. I really pride myself on, and I don't just pride myself. I desire younger women, right? Like you will not catch me dead getting serious in any capacity with a woman like 28 or over. There's just no way. Why would I do that? So you've had your fun, right? I was actually coaching a female friend of mine recently. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm asking her, I go, what would you say? What would you say if a guy asks you, what are you looking for?" And she's like, Well, right now I would say that I'm looking for, something really serious. I've already had my fun and I've whatever. And I'm like, no. No man wants to hear that you've had your fun. Like, I'm supposed to picture you on your back, laying on a bed with your fucking head hanging off, and some guy just fucking like, no. What are we talking about here? Do not be talking about you've had your fun. I literally, bro, I legit want to make an anonymous TikTok where I give women dating advice. Like I wear a mask and I change my voice. I could give women, bro, I swear to God, from my experiences with women, I could teach women how to like manipulate the shit out of men. But I feel like I would be doing a disservice to men. And ultimately, I'm team man. I'm team man. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give them the sauce, right? I'm not going to do it. But, man, what I was saying, oh yeah, I should probably respond to Maya, right? I'll give it a little bit. I'll let it simmer. Right? I mean, she just said yes, which is great. Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous girl. Yogi. Sweet little Yogi. I also am not dealing with chubby women. I do not mess with chubby women anymore. If they're young and they're chubby, they're gonna be fat. They're gonna be fat. If they are under 30 and they're even a little bit chubby and they don't have kind of like bonier shoulders and like smaller triceps, they're going to be fat. And I do not mess with that anymore. I'm 35 years old. Okay. I've built a business. I travel the world. I'm in phenomenal shape. I'm a Chad now. Okay. I've look smacks to the fucking gills and I'm supposed to date me, a 35-year-old man, a 35-year-old Chad. I'm supposed to date a fat 29-year-old woman who's had fucking 14 dudes smashing her out left and right, who's been with fucking Tyrone, who's been with Prajit, who's been with fucking sucking off the hillbilly from her hometown in the back of the bowling alley. And now I'm supposed to one day consider getting on a mortgage with you. We're supposed to like put our fucking names on paper to own a home together, and then Big Daddy Aaron Alexander's fucking paying for that shit. Unbelievable. Absolutely delusional. These women are insane out here today. They're insane. I'm not doing it. My standards these days, I'm not saying, listen, I will say this. Let me say this about looks when it comes to females. More times than not, you're going to sacrifice. Okay, there's types of beauty, right? So there's three types of beauty in my opinion. There's cute, there's beautiful, and there's hot. There's cute, beautiful, and hot. You really want to hook up with hot ones, but you don't want to like marry a hot girl. You don't want to date a hot girl. You want to date a beautiful girl and you want to date a very cute girl. Now, all of these women can be objectively eights or, whatever. Like they can all be the same as far as like how good looking they are, but it's different types of beauty, right? It's different types of attraction. And so you don't really want to date the hot ones because they are like, they're weird, man. Like they're messed up in the head. And so I would say like these days, I mean, of course I'm going to try to pull them. I'm going to try to like, match on Tinder and like hook up and whatever. But as far as like dating, this girl that I just talked about, she's very beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. Maybe I'll just put her on blast on the stream. Who cares? Do I care? No, I got to watch myself. I don't know. I could just show her face, right? Who cares? It's just a face. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because there's people from here that live in Austin probably. I have haters everywhere. So I'm not going to do that. You guys don't understand. I have to be very, very careful out here. You guys will go, oh, on the infield, could we see also all the personal text messages that you guys had? And can we get pictures from the date? And can we have video of you guys having sex? And could we get screenshots of the relationship text messages that you've had with them? I don't want to go into too much detail, but there's a fucking reason why I have not gotten in like, I don't want to put anything in the universe. I know what not to share. Okay. Do you have any idea how fucking absolutely ridiculous it would be for me to share some of what is requested of me? It would be absolutely absurd. What? So that way everyone knows I really got the result. Oh, ooh, he really got the result. Listen, Listen, watch my infields. Look at me. Listen to the way that I fucking talk. Okay. See the way I'm in field. Meet me in the trenches. Okay. Meet me in person. And if you really have such strong doubts that I'm getting laid, then go find the other guy. That's fine. If there is nothing within you, yeah, can we get the paternity test too? Exactly. If you can't sense, oh, this is a dude that smashes hoes, like then you're doomed. Then you're fucked. I don't know what to tell you. Alan, I see your comment coming through. The comments are piling up. I'm on a good rant here. Hey, by the way, guys, real quick, just to interrupt the rant real quick. If you buy my Thrive day game course down below, it includes Engage. It's absolutely incredible. Engage is a whole nother course. You get a whole bunch of infields that I guarantee you have never seen before. I'm also going to be adding to it soon, and I'm going to do a free one-on-one coaching call with you as well. I want at least one of you to sign up for that while I deliver these fucking sermons, okay? Anyways, let's go back up here. And also, if you just want to Venmo me, it's at Aaron Evo, and then I'll manually get you in. AARON Evo. You can Venmo me as well. Also, if you want to send carrier pigeon, if you want to just strap the money to a pigeon, you can DM me. I'll send you my address, and then that bitch can just fly in through the window. Sometimes when I can't pay the cell phone bill because you guys don't take my boot camps, I just do carrier pigeon anyway. Let's go through a few comments here. We're on a good roll. I don't want to come off as too red-pilled. I'm pretty red-pilled, though. I'm very realistic. Let me say this. Okay? Let me say this. I love women. I really do. Like, I love them. I really enjoy. I'm kind of a simp, okay? I'm a little beta sometimes. I'm kind of a simp. I'm kind of a little beta. I'm not really one of these big, like, you must be the masculine alpha male. And once you are the masculine alpha male, you will control her heart. And when you control her heart, you put it in your hands and you take I'm just not that guy. I kind of love women. I like Taylor Swift. I like Gracie Abrams. But the thing is once I have my ways, right? I've got my game. I've got my strategies. I've got everything that I need to get what I want out of them. And then once I have what I want out of them, the game changes a lot once you hook up with a chick. You have to realize that once she's sort of given you the crown jewel, the game sort of changes. And yeah, man, I just have fun. I just like having fun out here. There's a lot of comments. All right, no more TRT talk. We're not going to do that anymore. Geo Nova says, Western marriage is too risky and gives her the leverage. Bro, like, honestly, man, like this is what I was getting at, by the way. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty red-pilled in a sense where I guess I'm red-pilled in the way that it originally meant, which is like you see reality for what it is. And I'm just not going to put myself in a compromised position with a woman who I don't feel deserves it, who doesn't really deserve, I remember the last girl that I had to break up with. I had a very short thing recently that I had to let the girl go for several reasons. Maybe I'll talk about that on the stream as well. But the last one that I had to break up with, what was I saying? Oh, I remember she said to me when we were basically clearly getting ready to break up, it was very obvious. She said, I could cry. I could actually cry if I really thought about it hard enough. She said to me at breakfast one morning, she goes, I don't want to lose you because I know it would take me a long time, if ever, to like replace you. And I was like, wow, that's pretty profound. And I bring a lot of value to these girls' lives. I really stimulate them mentally. I really challenge them in a lot of ways. I give them, I'm kind of, how do I say this without sounding like super weird? I don't know. I dick them down real good, honestly. Like, I kind of know. I've always said this, and I'll say it again, but one day I will put out the world's greatest sex course. I feel like a lot of sex courses, a lot of sex knowledge that I see out there for men is it's all like spiritual and shit, kind of, right? It's kind of all like the tantric methods for blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, I'm like pulling a fucking 22-year-old baddie home from fucking Buford's, okay, on a Saturday night. Guys don't need like the tantric fucking methods to like awaken her soul chakra while she orgasms or whatever. Like, no, I want to give like a really good sex course for dudes that are just hooking up with like cool ass, like hot chicks, like a real course that could actually be applicable. And I will one day. But yeah, I miss that girl, man. I miss a lot of these ones. Like I said, I'm kind of a simp, but I don't act like it until I've gotten what I've wanted. Here's my deal. Here's my philosophy on this. As long as I am being treated extremely well by a woman, then I have no reason to not give her back and to treat her very well. When I sense a woman has a pure heart and a good heart, and she calls me daddy when we're fucking, and again, she sucks me off in the morning without me even needing to ask, and she makes me breakfast, and she invites me out with her friends, and she wants me to meet this person. Why not be a great guy? Why not be a great guy? I like being very, very sweet to these women, and that's what I do. So, what's the main thing that you think keeps pickup coaches like you getting discovered? Whenever searching for pickup, it only pulls up the guys from 2000s who are mostly long gone. Maybe a lot of guys don't really use the word pickup as much anymore. I'm kind of trying to clean up my act. If you guys look, I have a new channel also. It's at Aaron Alexander Dating. If you type that in on YouTube, like the at symbol, I have a new channel where I'm still going to be blasting on here, but that channel, we've already uploaded like 12 videos, I think, or 10. And it's going to be like a cleaner channel. It's going to be something with a lot more mainstream appeal. I've already been covering some more like Tinder stuff on there, some more relationship stuff, some more first date stuff. So ultimately, I like being hardcore. I've lived a very hardcore life. When it comes to pickup, I'm pretty intense, I guess, when it comes to my philosophies and my strategies and the things that I do. But it's a different world now, and I can really only reserve that kind of talk for like behind paywall type people that, they're really in it. There's stuff I can't just blast out there into the universe. And so, yeah, there's that. Discovered as in like big views. I know YouTube shadow banned to pick up. Okay, Hey, Aaron, what's good? It's Alan, still shooting my shot in Hoboken, but may move to NYC or Brooklyn. How can I get over the whole... And then that's all he said. Develop says, hey, Aaron, give us the lay report on your recent conquests in LA and NYC. Oh, man. I mean, New York specifically was crazy. New York was insane. LA, not as much, because I got a girl out there that I really care about. She's a great girl. And so I landed there. I did the boot camp. And then I did have a pretty awesome Saturday night, though, with a chick. But then I basically immediately went and spent a few days with that girl who I care about. Inside of my mastermind program, I actually brought her on a call for a couple of hours and let all the guys ask her sick, degenerate shit. And she had a lot of fun with it and asking about me and her and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. If you guys also, listen, guys, if you want to join the mastermind too, or even take a boot camp coming up, if you do the Thrive Day Game bundle below, or you just Venmo me $297, I'll put that towards if you join the mastermind or if you join a boot camp. So it'll be like a $297 coupon essentially. So you guys should do that. You should support me. Or if you just want to Venmo me anything right now, it's at Aaron Evo, and then I pop up with my blue flannel. If you guys want to Venmo me, that'd be great. I would appreciate it. I got more Coke Zeros to buy, and I got to simp on some more dates. So anything helps. Brad said, yeah, the new channel is lit. Highly recommend everyone attend Riz. It's called RizCon. He says, I'll be there. Big opportunities to attend. Aaron is the real deal. Thanks, Brad. I really appreciate that, man. You the man. You the shit. Brock, to add on to his earlier thing, he said, I went from a guy who played too much video games / social anxiety. Then I stopped and got meaningful hobbies and built a fun social life. He taught me to be him / confident. Grateful for your content. I really appreciate that, man. I really, really do. I hope you guys can sense it, but I'm really passionate about this stuff. I think a lot of guys, you know, you stumble upon a new dating coach every day, and these guys are all fucking nerds. Bro, literally, I just cannot even believe some of the guys I stumble upon that are dating coaches and pickup coaches and stuff. And I'm like, you are a fucking dork. You are not cool. You should not be coaching. You're a loser. And also, a lot of these guys, they're just kind of like internet marketers. And they're like, they see an angle where they're like, oh, I could just make videos and be a dating coach. And, you know, realistically, their game is trash. They're trash. And yeah, I love this shit. And so, you know, it means a lot to hear that you appreciate my content. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Preach King, my boy on the DiCaprio shit. Already had fun. Means got run through by Chads. Now time to lock down boring stable guy. 100%, bro. 100%. Absolutely. Bronk says, I'm messing with a 35-year-old as a 26-year-old guy. No difference with a couple of 20-year-olds I also have fun with. All from Cold Approach. By the way, thanks, Aaron. Yeah, that's great, man. And you know, I think what it is for me, the reason why I won't even really hook up with a girl my age or older is I also like to feel like I can get laid. Again, especially if I like lower the bar. I could probably get laid every single night if I wanted to, truly. If I really put my mind to it, I think I could, between the dating apps and going out and stacking leads that way and maybe even double booking dates or whatever, I could get laid whatever I want. And to me, I like to really, I think the post-nut clarity has gotten a lot stronger as I've gotten older, I think I value my time more. And so I think back in the day, I would hook up with a big fat girl and I'd be like, this is like kind of funny. It's kind of funny that I'm hooking up with this big fat girl. Oh my God, she like sucked me off. She's big and fat. It's kind of crazy. Whereas now I'm like, yeah, the post-nut clarity really sets in and I'm like, bro, I need to feel proud of the women I'm hooking up with. I need to look at them and be like, yeah, hell yeah, I did this. I made this happen. And I think deep down it kind of reaffirms to me that that I'm the fucking man, you know? If you're hooking up with a low quality girl, I always say this. And guys don't like when I say this. It's actually like, this is such a hard pill to swallow that it's not even profitable for me to talk about this, but I'm just going to say it because it's fucking true. The quality of woman that you are able to sleep with on a regular basis is a direct mirror of your own quality. Straight up. And guys don't like to hear that. Well, not necessarily, because this and this and this. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. So end of the day, I don't really want the mirror of my quality to be these like big whales, you know? So, 3 people logged off when I said that. People do not like when I talk about that, but it's fucking facts. Now, one thing I want to say, quick caveat. When I talk about the quality of a woman, I'm not just talking about looks. I'm really not. I would say if I see a guy and he's hooking up with a 9 and she's like real shitty towards him and also sleeping with other guys and she does drugs and she's just disgusting kind of in a lot of ways other than being hot. Like she smokes weed. You want to like watch a documentary? You want to like, yeah, I've been thinking about how like it's kind of true that we're all like one thing. You know, it's kind of like I'm you and you're me. Have you ever heard of this band? They're called the Beatles. Have you ever heard of the Beatles? If it's some retard like that, and she's like a 9, versus some guy who's with a 7, but again, she cooks, she cleans, she sucks him off on demand, sucks him off in the morning without asking, respects him, stays quiet around his friends, doesn't fucking, you know, is loyal, is honest, is a great girl. I believe those women are, I believe that 7 actually is higher quality than that 9. So I'm also talking about that. All right, there's a lot of comments. I don't know how much more I can stay on here. Guys, get Thrive. Get Thrive down below, for real. Maybe I'll just finish up by talking about Thrive. I'm just going to speed run through your comments to leave no man left behind. What was the name of that one show where at the start he's banging 20-year-olds and by the end he's banging 40-plus-year-olds because they neutered him by the last 2 seasons? Don't know. I'm in Hoboken when I see girls walk to the path. How can I best approach when they're going to work mode? I don't know. you just gotta just approach like normal. You just gotta be a little bit more aggressive. Can we get the girl to pass the lie detector test that you got the results? Yeah, exactly. Brad talking to Travis. Aaron is not grounded. I'm not grounded. I'm not a grounded guy. I'm really not. Like, I'm not, I don't know. I'm not a grounded guy. I'm kind of I might be like schizophrenic or something. I'm not really one of these like stoic dudes, which is cool. Like, I think you should be stoic. I think it's probably better to be stoic. I'm just not stoic. Like, I live in a very, I have a very wide range of emotions that are always fluctuating, and I'm always kind of caffeinated, and I'm always kind of doing something and fidgeting, and yeah, I don't know, man. And I used to almost feel like I had to be different. Like I had to be more of like that stoic, super masculine kind of like whatever. But I think it's boring and I think it's lame. Now, if somebody else resonates with that, then do it. Like for sure. I just like fun. I want to have fun, bro. I just want to have a great time. And I want to enjoy my life. I want to make money and I want to be in great shape and I want to drink Coke Zeros and chew nicotine gum. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Okay, guys, hang on. Let me look real quick. All right, I'm going to keep blasting through your comments. I promise. I'm going to get to every... Oh, here we go. Persistence game. Let's go. Okay. Hold up. Okay. All right, hang on. Just another girl responding. Okay, let me look at my Stripe account real quick. Okay, I'll be real with you guys. None of you have bought Thrive with the coaching call while we've been on this, and that's okay. Here's what I'll tell you. If you guys Venmo me 150, and I'll do it for 150. So you'll get Thrive and the coaching call with me for 150. It's at Aaron Evo on Venmo. And then I'll comment on the transaction and I'll get your email. So just do that. Just Venmo me at Aaron Evo. Venmo me $150. Cash App is Aaron of Troy. As for the key to my heart, not giving up is half of it. Unbelievable. I almost want to read you guys this other Tinder message that I have with this absolute fucking sweetheart of a girl. Crazy. Should I? Okay, I'll read you guys the text. I don't claim that. I'm not even saying this is the best text. Actually, no, it's pretty good. I go, the flannel dress is extremely wholesome. Please wear it on our first date, which should be Wednesday evening. She goes, I'm glad, this is all last night at around midnight. I'm glad you like it. It's one of my favorites. Where will we be going? I go, I'm glad you asked. We'll be going to, and then my typical date location. I go, have you been? If so, I'm picking somewhere else. Again, this is all around midnight. Now, so many guys will tell you, oh, don't persist. Don't push. I get chased by women. I get chased, whatever. Good for you. That's great. I don't get chased, okay? I'm a good-looking guy now, all right? I've looks max. I have perfect skin, which I will talk about skin maxing on my new channel. I've got perfect hair. I've got perfect skin, okay? I'm maxing out what I can. But I don't get chased. So I run persistence game. So I say to her now at 8:39 p.m., I go, not giving up on you with 3 exclamation points. I go, FaceTime date, ? Phone call first, ? Give me the key to your heart, the key emoji. She goes, blank is a cool spot. I've been for the bar games, but it was a long time ago. As for the key to my heart, not giving up is half of it. Bro, so, you guys can sit there with your like cool guy kind of like, oh, I only get chased and if a girl's not blah, 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 whatever. But I have been with, it's just like clockwork at this point that I've been with so many women over the years who I had to persist on them. Now, as I said earlier, the game changes, okay? The game changes when once you've already been on a date or you've slept with her. The game changes, okay? If after a date or after I sleep with a chick, she's kind of like being a little distant, no. I am not chasing once I've already sort of gotten the crown jewel or once I've gone on the date with the girl. I'm not chasing. Guys, again, if you want to listen, get Thrive. Okay, get my day game course. Get it. If you can Venmo me at Aaron Evo at AARON Evo, $150, and I'll get you the course. And then Cash App is, let's see. Cash App is Aaron of Troy. Yeah, at Aaron of Troy is my Cash App, like Achilles, like Hector of Troy. You guys can Venmo or Cash App me $150, and I'll get you the course, and I'll do a free coaching call with you as well. At least one of you's got to do it before the thing's over. This is great. If I was bigger, if I had a bigger platform, this would go viral. It'd be like Aaron Alexander begging for money on his live stream. Is he down bad? With a AI horrible image of me looking like I'm crying. But yeah, guys. I mean, look, I don't feel like selling that hard right now, so I don't even want to rant about how incredible the course is, but maybe if anybody else in here has Thrive, you could just comment and talk about how incredible it is. You don't need anything else. Once you get Thrive, which again, I then will put towards a boot camp. I'll put the 150 towards a boot camp in the future if you want to do one, or joining my mastermind program where we do calls every single week. So essentially, you're going to get Thrive. It includes Engage, and it's my full system, like step by step by step. It's unbelievably good. Very easy for any of you guys to understand who maybe do struggle a bit socially and you don't feel as natural. All that awaken her chakras is bullshit. Yes, yes, yes. It's a fair exchange. Exactly. Are you able to say when you're leaving Austin or where you're going? Yes, I'm leaving very soon. I'm going to go to Greece. The new channel is super lit. Thank you, Brad. I'm in Kansas City, thinking of moving to Phoenix, Austin, or Tampa. After Austin Summers' recommendation. Austin Summers is a G. And as far as where you would move of those places, I don't know. They're all hot. I run hot, bro. I run hot internally, so I don't really like this hot weather, to be honest. Do you recommend any other dating coaches? No, I don't. Absolutely not. Your text advice videos are gold. Already dramatically improved. Good. Glad to hear that. What was the new channel again? It's at Aaron Alexander Dating. Yes. I still struggle to kick it with these hot young white girls. LOL. Bro, first off, Alan, you got to get in shape. I mean, you got to get in shape, okay? That's it for now. I mean, that'll be a wild improvement. You've got to get in shape. How much for your boot camp to come with you? I've been listening to your advice for years and have been crushing it with women, and I could never make it out. Bro, listen. Go to evolutiondaily.com and just click the app. Somebody post Evolution. Oh, wait, maybe I should just do that. Hold on. How do I change this? I'm going to change these words here. Just maybe I change it to evolutiondaily.com. Yeah. Okay, there we go. evolutiondaily.com to talk to me. Hopefully I'm still live. Hopefully that I didn't miss anything up. Yeah, guys, you can go fill out that form there, and I'll actually do a strategy session with you. You can fill that out, and we'll actually hop on the phone, and I'll go over the upcoming boot camps and things like that with you. I could even talk to you more about the mastermind and all the various coaching options that I have. But I'm telling you, me working with you in that format would be absolutely game-changing. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. Best city for game. Oof. Man, best city for game? It's gotta be the Big Apple, right? I mean, I don't know. I think it's gotta be New York City if we're talking about the US. I think it's hard to compete with the level of volume and diversity that you have in New York City. Now, I would never move to New York if I was wanting to get married. Or maybe I would. I'm different. All right, I'm different. But if I was the average guy, I wouldn't move to New York to get married. But it's probably the best for game. Aaron did not provide me with blankets. Shut up, Brad. Have you ever gamed in a country where most locals don't speak English? Yes, I did. I'm traveling Seoul and Tokyo. Getting blown out from locals. Tourists are not bad, but wanted locals, LOL. Bro, I mean, realistically, you got to learn a little bit of the language. You're going to have to use the translator app. That's about it. I spent all my money on dates. I'm sorry, Aaron. Bro, get out of here. JVC Spark says, what's your lay count now? Man, I'm even like, I don't even feel like I want to go into too much detail about that. And I'll tell you guys why. So first off, I'll just say this. I used to say the number pretty often, but it's in the hundreds, okay? But I don't even know if I want to talk about that much anymore, and I'll tell you why. I'm being a lot more authentic with women when it comes to even kind of like telling them about what I do. And just kind of holding frame and really owning it. And so I'll tell you guys this. I'll tell you guys a quick story from Saturday night. Last Saturday. I'm in LA. Okay. The day game session ends around 7:30, and we've got the night game session at 10:30. So I decide, you know what? It's 3 hours. It's going to take me 30 minutes to get back to my place, 30 minutes back. What am I going to do? Go lay there and get tired? So I decide to keep hanging out on the beach. And what am I going to do? Well, what's my one hobby on this planet? Of course, I'm going to riz hoes. So, and if she sees this, you're not a hoe. You know I love you. I love you a lot. So what do? I go day gaming. And I approach this chick. Starts going really well. Very beautiful, gorgeous little blonde girl. Very fit, very short, just beautiful girl. And it starts going really well. And I go, we should just pop over to one of these bars right now. She's like, yeah, I'm down. So I get a coffee. She gets a beer. And we have a long instant date. And it's really, really good. And on this instant date, she's like, she just seems super cool. So she goes, what do you do for work? And I go, in that split second, I just go, I'm just going to fully, like, whatever. Who cares? What do I have to lose here? So I just go, I've lived a crazy life. She's like, what's that mean? And I go, I do like YouTube videos and shit on like how to meet women. And she's like, oh, really? Like, what do you mean? Like, just what gets me to elaborate? And so we get to talking, and she's loving it. She just thinks it's super cool. And she goes, oh, wait, so when you said you're meeting up with your friends tonight at 10:30, is that actually one of these like coaching things? And I go, yeah, it is. Do you want to come? She's like, I would love that. So this girl comes out with us on the boot camp all Saturday night and coaches alongside me the whole night, wings the students, is really into it. She's not just hanging out. She gets really into it. She's like telling the one guy, like, why are you Mr. Serious? She's telling the one guy, like, we should go approach them. I'll talk to the friend for you. You can work on that one. She like absolutely loved it. So it's like, I'm just kind of finding that for me, I just need to be living like a lot more of an authentic life in a sense. And like authenticity opens like so many more doors. And so the point of that, of me saying all of that, is basically just that like, I would just want to be a little bit more curated in what I put out there into the world as to kind of be able to be more authentic, essentially. So, yeah. Anyway, I've been in the mastermind for 5 years. It's worth it. Yes, Brad, you the man. So many smoothies between Cold Approach and Hinge. Would you ever write a book or make a documentary? We'll see. Why not move to NYC if wanting marriage? Give us more freebies. So moving to NYC if you want marriage, I think that a woman who chooses to live in New York City, I believe that she is going to be a lot more prone to just kind of wanting to be in the hookup culture. Not all of them, but a lot of them. I think that for a woman to have moved to New York City, which many of them do, they're very dopamine driven type women. They're in general going to be a little bit more addicted to highs and lows. And so because of that, they're going to be just, I think, more prone to cheating, more prone to having very high body counts, more prone to just doing everything that you don't really want in a relationship. Did you end up closing that girl with the boot camp? And would you do a long-term relationship with that girl? Just going to not answer either of those for now. Going to still be doing YouTube videos and teaching boot camps in your 50s. I don't know, man. We'll see where the life of Aaron Alexander goes. We'll see. We will see where it all goes. But, yeah. Guys, listen, if you want to take a boot camp with me, you can go to evolutiondaily.com. I highly recommend it. You should do a boot camp live with me. I'm coming to Austin. I'm coming to New York. I'm coming to Los Angeles and Miami for the fall. And yeah, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be good. I'm glad I got a lot of you guys on this live tonight. I hope you guys continue to enjoy my content and enjoy just everything that I put out into the world. And I'm just going to keep going. I've got the new channel going. I'm still posting videos on this one. And we're just going to keep balling out here. So thank you guys very much. Again, if you guys do want to do that call, let's see here. Give me 1 second. So I want to change this up. Thank you to whoever just liked this. And whoever is coming on here late, if any of you guys are coming on here late, definitely re-listen to this. I mean, this was a very powerful stream here. So I just included this. So if you guys get my day game course down below, you'll get a free coaching call with me. And you know what we're going to basically do on that coaching call is we're going to break down where you've been in life, man, where you've been, what's been going on with you when it comes to dating, and how I really, really think you could improve. I'm going to lay out a full-blown roadmap for you. As far as what's included in Thrive, you also are getting my Closers Master Class where me and one of my chicks actually show you how to close when you get a girl home. So it's not sex, but it's basically how to lead everything into that moment. I think a lot of guys get this wrong and they're kind of wondering like, what went wrong? What could I have done better? So it includes that as well. You get a whole bunch of exclusive infields. And then, like I said, my full system, just everything that you could ever need, very systematized, very step-by-step. Day game is something that I really, really believe can change your life. You know, I mean, I went on, one is really, really coming to mind when I was in New York, a girl that I went on a day game date with. And, we had a beautiful, beautiful evening together. And it was actually pretty wholesome the way that it all started. She literally looked lost. And so I went up to her and I said, "Are you looking for something?" And she's like, "I am. Yes, my phone actually died. And I'm supposed to be meeting a friend at blah, blah, blah." And so I go, "Oh, you know what?" I go, "Walk with me this way." I'm almost positive I just walked past it. She's like, "Oh my God, perfect, whatever." Walk her over there. Her friend is outside waiting for her. And she literally goes, "Wait, hold on a second." She goes, and then she goes like, "And what did you say?" Like, da-da-da. And we just start getting going. And then I end up taking her to Mud in the East Village. And just a beautiful romantic night transpired from that. And, I just think I've met so many important women. Actually, the girl in the Closers Master Class was a day game approach. You guys go watch that. It's all available at thrivedaygame.com. The link is down below. And, your support means the world to me. And I'm going to offer you, the most value I possibly can on the one-on-one coaching call that we do. And, yeah, dude, it's going to be awesome. So, and if you guys just want to speak with me directly about doing more coaching and really stepping it up as a man, you can go to evolutiondaily.com and submit the form there. And we can discuss getting you on one of my upcoming boot camps. I've got payment plans available. Not only that, but also I actually had a guy sign up for a boot camp today, and he just recently took a boot camp with another coach, and the boot camp costs a lot more than mine. And he was talking about what a horrible experience it was and how he wants to try to get a refund. And yeah, it actually makes me sad. It really makes me sad, man. I think a lot of these guys out here are grifters. I think I just offer the best coaching that I possibly can, and I try to get you guys the most results that I possibly can. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you do get Thrive down below, feel free to ask me. I'll stay on for 6 more minutes. Okay, I'll stay on for 6 more minutes. Six more minutes. That's about it. Brock says this was fun. You should do lives more often. Yeah, I think I will, man. I think I will. I'll go live on here. I'll go live on my other channel. I'll bring on some guests. I really want to get the podcast going again. Do you guys want me to bring the podcast back? I think that would be a really good idea. I think I'll bring the podcast back. So, but you know what? I'll say this. This is what I'll say. The lives I can definitely do. I can definitely do. What was I going to say? Pick up content, talking about all this content. But for the podcast, I kind of just want it to be fun. I kind of just want the podcast to be comedy, if I'm being honest. Like just shooting the shit, having fun. And then kind of like sending you guys to it. And then you can just decide if you want to keep listening. I kind of just want to talk about the news. I want to talk about Nick Fuentes. I want to talk about what's going on in the world. This was great. What are your best recommendations for gaming internationally? My best, well, it really depends on where you're going. That's a very, my recommendations, if you're going to be gaming in Iraq, are going to be a bit different than elsewhere. What do you think the best cities to be in are for day game? In the United States, I'm going to go with New York. I'm going to go with... here's my thing. My thing is like anywhere with a high population is kind of going to be good for game, if I'm being honest. With the exception of, from what I've heard from everybody, but also you never really know. I hear San Francisco is trash. All I ever hear is bad stuff about San Francisco. So, take that, for what it is. But I think LA is incredible for day game. I think New York's incredible for day game. Everybody shits on LA. I love LA. I always do very, very well in LA. I think it's, I've had some of the best experiences of my life in game in LA. And people shit on LA, but I don't know, man. I think it's good. Chicago's good. Pretty much anywhere with a population. I've got a couple smaller gems that I'm going to kind of keep to myself that people don't really talk about much, but I don't know, man. I don't want to see anybody out there day gaming. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Click down below to buy Thrive. You guys rock. And if you want to do coaching with me, you can go to evolutiondaily.com and we can do a personalized strategy session for a few minutes. And then I'll kind of tell you about the various options that you have for the boot camps coming up and all of that. But, I love you guys. This was fun. I'm glad I decided to do this. And, man, I will definitely look. Are you like Leo where you get new women after they turn 35? Or you get a new woman once they turn 35? Or 25 rather. No, man. Nah, I think 25 is fine. I think 25 is good. I think, man, 25 is fine. It's about when you meet them as well. If I meet a 23-year-old and then she turns 24 and then she turns 25 and whatever, nah. Especially, there's a big difference also between casual and then like being in love with a girl. I've been in love with, there's a couple girls where if something happened and they became 35 with me, I would still stay with them, even regardless of what they look like, bro, because they have such beautiful souls. So yeah. Aaron, good to see you, man. What are your thoughts on finding a girlfriend at Target? I'm going there 4 times a week before the gym. Haha, for context, my dream girl would be a high school art teacher. Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, Dawson. Well, make sure to just watch all of my infields. And also, you should definitely get Thrive if you haven't yet. Sign up down below. And yeah, dude, sign up for Thrive down below. We'll do a coaching call. Thrive will really, really help you. Honest to God, guys, I just want to say this real quick. Okay? If you're going out right now and it's not going well, and you're not willing to invest in yourself just a little bit to try to make it go better, you're going to get a one-on-one call with me, one-on-one coaching call. I am going to bestow wisdom upon you on that call that I would never dare to say in a public setting. Okay, I'm going to bestow wisdom upon you in that call that will absolutely shine a light on your blind spots and could potentially fix absolutely fucking everything for you. That's just the call itself. Okay, that's just the call. Forget about Thrive, the entirety of the program. Okay, he says he'll go through it again. All right, Dawson, we'll take a boot camp with me or something. Dawson, go to evolutiondaily.com and submit the form and let's get on a call. and I'll talk to you about. I'll give you a few pointers on this grocery store situation of yours. If you go to evolutiondaily.com and you fill out the form to have a call with me. But yeah, guys, sign up for Thrive. And I look forward to. Oh, by the way, guys, real quick. Actually, this is what I should have been talking about this whole time. Guys, if you want to come to RizCon, have you guys seen the videos on RizCon? If you guys want to come to RizCon, you should actually just do that. Legitimately. Bro, RizCon is $650. I just put it here in the comments. evolutiondaily.com/RizCon. RizCon is going to be insane. It's in Austin, Texas, Labor Day weekend. It's $650. You can go to that site that I just posted above. You can also watch my recent videos on RizCon. Bro, I should have been pushing RizCon on this whole fucking thing. Yeah, guys, come to RizCon. It will be life-changing. It's cheaper than a boot camp. It's going to be absolutely insane. You're going to get a pregame and poll location workshop. You're going to get a character building ceremony. I'm going to be with the field. I'm going to be in the field with you all weekend. We're going to be doing night game together, day game together. You're going to get good coaching on it. So you should sign up for RizCon. evolutiondaily.com/RizCon. All right, that's all I got for now. I got to eat. I'm hungry. Peace.